Hello children, welcome back to today's session. Today you can learn a new chapter, Algebraic expressions. Last year you studied about algebra, how to form an expression using variable and constants. Anyway, let us revise how to form an expression. Okay, before that you need to understand what is variable and a constant. A constant means it has a fixed value, variable means its value is varying, and any English alphabets, small letters, we can use to represent a variable. Okay, already you learned this in the 6th standard. So constant means it has a fixed value. Constant means it has a fixed value. Then variable means its value is varying. So any English alphabets you can use A, B, C, X, Y, Z, L, M, N. Any English alphabets we can use to represent a variable. Then variable, constant and any one of the four operations. Four operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, so any one of the four operations together form an expression. So for example, we can write 2x plus 5 is an expression. 2 and 5 are the constants, x is a variable here. And what is the operation used? It is addition. Then another example is y minus 3. So 3 is a constant, y is a variable, operation is subtraction. Then multiplication case, usually we are not using into for multiplication. So 10 multiplied by a, that is 10a. So here the operation is multiplication. Then b divided by 5. Here the operation is division. So any one of the four operations, constants, variables together form an expression. Okay. Next we can discuss about terms of an expression. Here one expression is given 4x square minus 3xy. In this expression, what are the terms? Okay, so two terms are here. First term is 4x square. This is 4x square is the first term and minus 3xy is the second term. So we can write terms are 4x square is one term and minus 3xy is another term. So this is an expression. From this expression, two terms are there. One term is 4x square and other term is minus 3xy. Next we can discuss what is factors. So two terms are here. Then what are the factors here used? Factors means here it is clear 4 is a factor and you know x square means x into x is x square. So the factors are 4, x, x. While multiplying these factors you will get terms. Okay. So what about here the terms? One factor is negative 3, another factor is x, another factor is y. So the three factors are minus 3, x, y. So if we are multiplying these three factors, you will get the term minus 3xy. So this is terms of an expression. Okay. Now we have learned how to write a term as a product of its factors. So that factors may be numerical also. So such a number is known as numerical coefficient or simply the coefficient. Okay. So in the previous example, 4x square minus 3xy. Already we discussed the factors are 4x, x. Okay, so here x are the variables but 4 is a numerical, okay, number. So this 4 is known as the coefficient of x square. So this number is known as coefficient of x square. Here in this case, what are the factors? Negative 3, x, y. So these three are the factors. So here what is the numerical? It is negative 3. So coefficient of xy is negative 3. Another example, if we are considering 5xy plus 10, we can say that coefficient of xy is 5. Okay, the number is known as the numerical coefficient or simply the coefficient. Okay. Now we discussed about the numerical coefficient or coefficient. But here some examples are given. Here we need to find out the coefficient of x. So that is not only the number, maybe variables also will be there, because if we need to find out the coefficient of x, the remaining part is its coefficient. Okay. So in this question, x and y variables are there, but we need to find out the coefficient of x alone. So coefficient of x means what is the number here? 4. So its coefficient is 4 in this question. Okay. Then let us consider second question. 8 minus x plus y. So x nearby number. What is the nearby number here? Negative sign is there. So its coefficient is negative 1. But in this case, y square x minus y. So coefficient of x means here it is not a number. It is a variable itself. So the remaining part full is we can consider as its coefficient. So in this case, coefficient of x is y square. This is not a numerical coefficient, it is a variable. Then in this case, 2z minus 5xz, we need to find out the coefficient of x alone. So the remaining terms, what are the factors here? Negative 5 and z. So negative 5z are known as the coefficient of x. So the remaining part is known as the coefficient. So these examples we can find out the coefficients. Okay. Next we can discuss about like and unlike terms. When terms have the same algebraic factors, they are called like terms. So it is obviously clear, when terms have the different algebraic factors, they are called unlike terms. So one example is given, 2xy minus 3x plus 5xy minus 4. So in this example, can you find out the like terms? Same algebraic factors. So now already we studied what are the factors. So 2xy factors are 2xy. Then here the factors are negative 3x. Here 5xy. Here the factor is 4. So 2xy and 5xy having the same algebraic factors. Number we don't want to consider. The variable only we need to consider. So here the variables are same. Here xy, here also xy. So terms have the same algebraic factors are known as like terms. So in this example, 2xy and 5xy are the like terms. And all other terms are negative 3x, negative 4, all are unlike terms. So if you are considering 2xy and minus 3x, that also unlike term. So the same algebraic factors we can consider, then it is known as like terms. Okay. Here many terms are given. We need to group the like terms together. Okay. So among these, what are the like terms? Now already we discussed what is like term. So the same algebraic factors we need. So first we can take 12x. So 12x, then like term is minus 25x is a like term because the algebraic factor is same. Then what is next one? X. This also a like term. So because here the variables are x alone. Constant we don't want to consider. So these three are the like terms among these. And next we can consider constant numbers. 12 is a constant. negative 25 is a constant, 1 is a constant. So these three are like terms. Then what is next? Y, coefficient y is here. So we can take minus 25y. Then its like term is 12y and another like term is y. Okay, so this way we can group like terms together. So here the variable is only x. Algebraic factors are same. Here there is no variable, only constants. That also we can consider as like term. Here the variable is y. So these three terms are like terms. This way we can group like terms together. Clear? Next topic is monomials, binomials, trinomials and polynomials. So examples, from the example itself it is very clear. Monomial means an expression with only one term. An expression with only one term is known as monomial. An expression with two terms is known as binomial. Expression with three terms is known as trinomial. And polynomial means is a general case, an expression with one or more terms. So all these are polynomials. Monomials, binomials, trinomials, all are polynomials and more than one or more terms. Okay, that is known as polynomial. So examples are given here. 7xy. 7xy means there is only one term. Minus 5m, that is also one term. 3z square. So that are the monomials. Binomial means two terms are there. Terms already we discussed. So in between 1 plus minus into such a way we need. Okay. So 1 plus and minus we need. So here x is a term and y is another term. So x plus y, two terms are there. That's why it is known as binomial. M minus 5 also binomial. Two terms are there. In these examples, three terms are there. What are the three terms? X is a term, y is a term, 7 is another term. So three terms are there. So it is known as trinomial. Example of polynomial is monomial, binomial, trinomial. Otherwise, we can write x square plus 2x plus 5y plus 4. This is also a polynomial because here how many terms are there? 4 terms are there. Okay, so these three and including more than, that is known as polynomial. Polynomial is a general case. Okay. So today we discussed many things about algebraic expressions. I hope all of you understood. Thank you.